With Flow, we can detect event periods directly from our historical data. Let's create a new event definition by dragging the event icon from the Flow zone onto the Filler1 folder in our model structure. Rename this event Filler1 Run. Let's locate the Filler1 state tag in our data source namespace. Double-click it to open the raw data preview. Zoom out and notice the state pattern for our filler. It seems to start a run cycle when the value is 10 and end its cycle when the value is 30. Great. So using this information from the raw data, let's open our Filler1 event and configure its start and end triggers. Drag the Filler1 state tag into the triggers section and edit the condition value to 10. This tells Flow to analyze the raw data, and when it detects the state value equal to 10, it will start the Filler1 event. Similarly, drag the state tag again across to the triggers section and configure the end triggers condition to a value of 30. Now let's deploy this event and notice that Flow has created a number of event buckets based on the trigger configuration. Go back to our data source preview, drag the filler event to the bottom of the preview. Notice how the event periods that Flow has created line up with the raw data for values 10 and 30. This is fantastic. But what if we wanted to add some more information relating to each event that Flow has created? We have a tag that represents the product that the filler is currently running. Drag this tag onto the data source preview. You'll notice that the product is represented by an integer value that we can use to add additional context to each filler run event period. So how do we do this? Open the filler event definition, undeploy it, and expand the Attributes tab. Now create a new attribute and name it Product. Drag the Product tag directly onto the new attribute. Now backfill and deploy the event again. And notice that for each period, Flow has retrieved the Product tag's integer value and associated it with that event. Now, this is not the most useful information for reporting, so let's see how we can use Flow to automatically convert this integer value into a better description. Go down to the Toolbox tab, open the Enumerations tree node. Now I've already created a product enumeration. Double-click on it to open its editor. An enumeration is effectively a lookup table, which allows you to convert integer values into descriptions. So, let's go back to our event definition, undeploy it, select the Product Attributes Properties tab, and change the enumeration to Product. Backfill and redeploy your event, and notice how the attribute has been automatically converted into a description that better describes the product produced during that filler run.